Today's video I'm going to be looking at a postcard photograph of Mitcham Road at Tooting Broadway. Now this is undated, but it's a good chance I think this was taken somewhere between 1930 and 1950. And the reason being, well, two things. First off, there are trams. The trams were started to be phased out in October 1950, but also the Woolworths building is in the photograph, and that was stuff that was constructed in 1930. Anyway, let's have a look at what we can see in this photograph, but I'm going to make it a bit more clearer by turning it into a line drawing. Bottom right hand side, we can see Tooting Broadway Underground Station. This opened in October 1926. A bit further down the Mitcham Road on the right hand side, we can see the Granada Cinema. That opened September 1931. And this building over here, with its octagonal roof, was the Congregational Church that was built in 1906, demolished in 1988. And here's that Woolworths building that I was referring to, built in 1930, closed in January 2009. Here's a photograph of it on a Google Street View from June 2008. And I believe that the whole chain collapsed the following year, and that's why it was closed in 2009. This particular building was then taken over by Wilkinson. And here's a photograph from Google Street View, September 2012. They rebranded themselves into Wilko. And there's a September 2014 photograph, also from Street View. And a recent planning application has been approved by Marks & Spencer, who will be turning this into a food hall, possibly opening next year, 2026. Speaking of Marks & Spencer, the last building I'm going to refer to in this photograph is the Methodist Central Hall, built in 1910, demolished in 1967, or around about that anyway. It was actually bought by Marks & Spencer in October 1964, and this particular newspaper clip says, after 54 years, a familiar landmark of Tooting Broadway, the Methodist Central Hall has been taken over by Marks & Spencer, the firm of chain stores. So, they bought it in 64 and took their time to demolish it and build this. And this advert from June 1968 refers to the Marks & Spencer's Tooting new store. And in the advert they were looking for staff. And here are the list of the wages. Starting age of 15, you could leave school at the age of 15, all the way up to about, I think the last year you could leave school at 15 was in 1972. Anyway, so if you left school at 15, you could get £7.15 per week. The advert wasn't specifically aimed at women, but it did include staff hairdressing facilities on the premises. So, from 1968 until 2008, 40 years, that was the Marks & Spencer store. Here it is all boarded up in a June 2008 Street View photo. It was taken over by Primark. This is a photograph from 2012 and 2024. It looks pretty much the same. Thank you for watching. Press the like button if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Bye for now.